skip, skip, assemble, assemble, assembly, assembly, copyright, copyright, bump, bump, ease, ease, unease, unease, peril, peril, perilous, perilous, remodel, remodel, mindful, mindful, breathtaking, breathtaking, sight, sight, fever, fever, thereafter, thereafter, beloved, beloved, groundless, groundless, breeze, breeze, twig, twig,
brave, brave,
gravely, gravely, wrinkle, wrinkle, fragrant, fragrant, fragrance, fragrance, collaborate, collaborate, disposal, disposal, dispose, dispose, disposition, disposition, cargo, cargo, synonym, synonym, antonym, antonym, strategy, strategy, strategic, strategic, absently, absently, promising, promising,
advocate, advocate,
advocacy, advocacy, vocal, vocal, voice, voice, vocabulary, vocabulary, prove, prove, proof, proof, approve, approve, approval, approval,
Assemble regularly. Assemble regularly. Assemble a committee. Assemble a committee. Assemble a motor car. Assemble a motor car. The UN General Assembly. The UN General Assembly. A legislative assembly. A legislative assembly. A regional assembly. A regional assembly. An assembly point. An assembly point. A car assembly plant. A car assembly plant. Assembly line. Assembly line. Dissolve the National Assembly. Dissolve the National Assembly. Infringe a copyright. Infringe a copyright. Copyright a book. Copyright a book. Copyright reserved. Copyright reserved. Out of copyright. Out of copyright. Copyright proprietors. Copyright proprietors. A bump in the road. A bump in the road. Bump against a wall. Bump against a wall. The bump of wit. The bump of wit. With a bump. With a bump. With ease. With ease. Ease of use. Ease of use. Feel at ease. Feel at ease. Ease of manner. Ease of manner. Ease censorship. Ease censorship. A deep feeling of unease. A deep feeling of unease. In the hour of peril. In the hour of peril. Perils of the sea. Perils of the sea. A perilous sea voyage. A perilous sea voyage. A perilous journey. A perilous journey. Undertake a perilous task. Undertake a perilous task. Remodel a house. Remodel a house. Remodel a kitchen. Remodel a kitchen. Mindful of our responsibilities. Mindful of our responsibilities. Mindful of one's responsibilities. Mindful of one's responsibilities. A breathtaking beauty. A breathtaking beauty. A breathtaking performance. A breathtaking performance. A breathtaking display of aerobatics. A breathtaking display of aerobatics. On-site inspections. On-site inspections. Building site. Building site. The site proposed. The site proposed. An archaeological site. An archaeological site.
A camping site. A camping site. Site a machine gun. Site a machine gun. A hotel magnificently sited on a hill. A hotel magnificently sited on a hill. Election fever. Election fever. In a fever of impatience. In a fever of impatience. Run of fever. Run of fever. Contract of fever. Contract of fever. Catch a fever. Catch a fever. Take a fever reducer. Take a fever reducer. Thermic fever. Thermic fever. A drop of fever. A drop of fever. One's beloved son. One's beloved son. One's beloved homeland. One's beloved homeland. Groundless allegations. Groundless allegations. A groundless claim. A groundless claim. Groundless censure. Groundless censure. Spread groundless rumor. Spread groundless rumor. A land breeze. A land breeze. A sea breeze. A sea breeze. Breeze along. Breeze along. Breeze up. Breeze up. The snap of a twig. The snap of a twig. Break a twig. Break a twig. Crop the twig. Crop the twig. Crop a stick. Crop a stick. Drop off the twig. Drop off the twig. A slender twig. A slender twig. Dig a grave. Dig a grave. A graver. A graver. Dig up a grave. Dig up a grave. Violate a grave. Violate a grave. Mass grave. Mass grave. Speak gravely. Speak gravely. Offend gravely. Offend gravely. Remark gravely. Remark gravely. Gravely consider. Gravely consider. Wrinkle one's forehead. Wrinkle one's forehead. Wrinkle in cloth. Wrinkle in cloth. A wrinkle-free fabric. A wrinkle-free fabric. Wrinkle one's brows. Wrinkle one's brows. Smooth a wrinkle. Smooth a wrinkle. Fragrant herbs. Fragrant herbs. A fragrant spice. a fragrant spice, fragrant memories, fragrant memories, a fragrant oil, a fragrant oil, subtle fragrance, subtle fragrance, have a weak fragrance, have a weak fragrance, strong scent, strong scent,
strong fragrance, strong fragrance, faint fragrance, faint fragrance, collaborate with an enemy, collaborate with an enemy, collaborate on a novel, collaborate on a novel, collaborate in the work, collaborate in the work, a bomb disposal squad, a bomb disposal squad, the disposal of the troop, the disposal of the troop, sewage disposal systems, sewage disposal systems, the disposal of troops, the disposal of troops, disposal by sale, disposal by sale, garbage disposal, garbage disposal, the disposal of nuclear waste, the disposal of nuclear waste, dispose of a bomb, dispose of a bomb, dispose of waste, dispose of waste, dispose books in order, dispose books in order, disposition of men, disposition of men, troop disposition, troop disposition, a sunny disposition, a sunny disposition, an evil disposition, an evil disposition, a pacific disposition, a pacific disposition, a volatile disposition, a volatile disposition, a crooked disposition, a crooked disposition, chivalrous disposition, chivalrous disposition, a disposition to quarrel, a disposition to quarrel, cargo bay, cargo bay, a cargo ship, a cargo ship, a return cargo, a return cargo, unload cargo, unload cargo, unload goods, unload goods, discharge cargo, discharge cargo, a synonym definition, a synonym definition, give a synonym, give a synonym, antonym test, antonym test, adopt a strategy, adopt a strategy, a myopic strategy, a myopic strategy, plan vote strategy, plan vote strategy, pursue a strategy, pursue a strategy, follow a strategy, follow a strategy, strategic planning, strategic planning, at every strategic point, at every strategic point, make a strategic retreat, make a strategic retreat, a strategic location, a strategic location, a strategic position, a strategic position,
strategic materials, strategic materials, gain a strategic foothold, gain a strategic foothold, secure a strategic foothold, secure a strategic foothold, a strategic base, a strategic base, a strategic point, a strategic point, a promising youth, a promising youth, a promising beginning, a promising beginning, a promising business, a promising business, a promising sky, a promising sky, a promising lead, a promising lead, advocate war, advocate war, advocate nationalism, advocate nationalism, advocate human rights, advocate human rights, advocate reform, advocate reform, an advocate of peace, an advocate of peace, self-advocacy, self-advocacy, the advocacy of peace, the advocacy of peace, vocal music, vocal music, the vocal organs, the vocal organs, a vocal communication, a vocal communication, do vocal exercises, do vocal exercises, take vocal lessons, take vocal lessons, to raise your voice, to raise your voice, to lower your voice, to lower your voice, voice over, voice over, voice vote, voice vote, to have a wide vocabulary, to have a wide vocabulary, To have a limited vocabulary. To have a limited vocabulary. Your active vocabulary. Your active vocabulary.
Your passive vocabulary. Your passive vocabulary. Be rich in vocabulary. Be rich in vocabulary. Be poor in vocabulary. Be poor in vocabulary. Prove one's alibi. Prove one's alibi. Prove futile. Prove futile. Prove one's courage. Prove one's courage. Prove adequate. Prove adequate. Prove the contrary. Prove the contrary. Prove a gun. Prove a gun. Positive proof. Positive proof. Conclusive proof. Conclusive proof. Proofed canvas. Proofed canvas. Put to the proof. Put to the proof. Bring to the proof. Bring to the proof. Read the proofs. Read the proofs. An author's proof. An author's proof. Proof armor. Proof armor. Proof alcohol. Proof alcohol. Approve conditionally. Approve conditionally. Approve of a revision. Approve of a revision. Decline to approve. Decline to approve. Planning approvals. Planning approvals. Show one's approval. Show one's approval. Gain official approval. Gain official approval. Give a conditional approval. Give a conditional approval. Obtain ex post facto approval. Obtain ex post facto approval.